would you like to work with children and provide them with the opportunity to learn English through play? Albatross Daycare is looking for a qualified daycare teacher to teach children according to Finnish curriculum. Albatross Daycare is a private English-speaking daycare in Leppävaara, Espoo. There are places for 100 children aged between 1 to 6 years old. The international staff and the children are from all over the world. Let's have a look. How does Albatross Daycare look like? Welcome, Brian Crosby.
Hello.
What makes Albatross Daycare different from other daycares?
Well, I would say that one of the main differences is how international we are among our staff and among the children that are there. I don't know exactly the number of different nationalities we have among our children, but at least among our teaching staff, we have 20 teachers and about 15 different nationalities. But I would think one of the big differences between us and perhaps some other daycares is the fact that we have a lot of additional staff in the daycare on top of the required amount. So these would include a pedagogical manager, Anja Virta-Hinkanen. Her role then in the daycare is to assist the teachers to make sure that we are working according to the Finnish curriculum, the Finnish early childhood educational plan. Her role is also to help the teachers and to be a liaison between them and the parents in filling out forms that might need to go to schools, neuvola, these kind of things. We also have in-house, I suppose we call her a speech therapist. So she is from America, and she does small group sessions with the children on a weekly basis. Her role then, when she is in the group, means that the teachers in the classroom can do their planning time. So we provide the teachers with these 5 hours weekly SAK time.
The chat is open. Please participate to the broadcast via chat, ask questions and comment, and we will focus on them at the end of this broadcast. You will later hear also Idaira Marrero's interview about her work as a teacher. Albatross Daycare values are to provide a safe and relaxed environment to the children, to embrace the different cultures, and to allow children to be children and to be heard. Brian, why is it so important to have a relaxed environment?
Having a relaxed environment is the ideal learning situation for children, especially. We're focusing on the teachers now as well, for them to come into a relaxed atmosphere or an environment is also good for them. We trust the teachers. We trust that they are doing a good job. We give them the space to do their work. So this trust from our side, from the management side, towards the teachers would mean that they are happy. Happy teachers hopefully means happy children.
Employees are responsible for providing stimulating and engaging activities for the children, helping the children in cooperation with the parents to become more independent and developing the child's English language. Brian, how can teacher help the children work together in groups?
The main part here is to work towards a common goal, a group goal for the children. So how we would do this is based on the Finnish early childhood curriculum of sitting down and talking to the children as a whole. asking them what it is that they would like to learn to do. So maybe a concrete example would be um, all children are interested in space. So children come up with the idea that, okay, let's talk about space theme. And maybe the children want to build a rocket or a spaceship. So then we would work together as a group on making a spaceship or the rocket. So the children can see it from the start, from sitting down in that small circle in the beginning to the finished product at the end, item at the end. Then we talk with the children at the end how nice it was to do this project as a group. And that way then the children get the feeling of what it is to work together, listen, to learn to communicate, learn for patience, these kind of things. That's how we do it here.
What does the cooperation with parents include?
Oh, no, that's one that I think we're very happy with. Um, we have a lot of events in the daycare that involve a cooperation with the parents. Um, Traditional events that I'm sure other daycares have as well, Mother's Day coffees, Father's Day coffees, these kind of things. Um, One event that just recently ended, which we had to extend by an extra 2 weeks, was our International Week. So we had planned only 2 weeks for parents and for the teachers to talk about their nationality, cultures, these kind of things. But the parents, thankfully, they were so interested in coming and talking about where they're from and everything. We had to extend it for an additional 2 weeks. So altogether, we had an international month in the daycare. This was really successful, especially after the difficult COVID times when we couldn't arrange anything. It's so nice to be able to invite parents back into the daycare. Other events that we have, Christmas parties, and then at the end of the year we have our big sports day. But all these events that we do in the daycare in cooperation with the parents, it's all to do with family time. So we are not performing in a sense for the families. Everything that we do here, we make it together, and it's that the children and the parents spend time together, not that the children are performing for the parents. So we understand that everybody is busy, but our idea here and philosophy is that once we have events, that the children and the parents spend it together, time together. Yeah.
The employee is expected to have a good level of English, both written and spoken, qualifications and experience in the field, and motivation to work with children. Brian, how does an applicant qualify and what kind of experience is needed?
Um, Qualification basically comes from if you're coming from abroad, let's say. So you have done your early childhood education degree in a country outside of Finland. You would need to send these degrees and paperwork to the Finnish Board of Education, and they would need to recognize your degree as approved in Finland. Um, so that's the one method to do it. If you have done your degree in Finland, then it's automatic that you have the recognition. Yeah. Experience outside of having the qualifications, then if you have experience in the field, that's really valuable. Yeah.
Albatross Daycare promises for the new employee orientation in the beginning, well-organized environment, and management always available. Brian, what kind of opportunities do you offer for developing?
For developing of the staff, we have a few opportunities available. One of them is this so-called on-the-job learning, or oppisopimus. So that is available for those who can do it in English, or for those who can do it in Finnish as well. So there are a few more opportunities if you know Finnish. Now there are the possibilities of doing workshops available again, or then any online courses that you feel may be worthwhile for your job here. So a couple of years ago, we had most of our teachers do a year-long STEM course STEM workshop online through the University of Helsinki. So that's something that the daycare provided for the teachers.
The monthly salary is from 2,000 to 2,500 euros, depending on qualification and years' experience in the field. The salary is determined by a collective agreement in the private service sector. It is yksityisen palvelualan työehtosopimus. Brian, you have some fringe benefits. Please tell a bit more what they are.
So some of the fringe benefits in the daycare include travel insurance that we have for the staff. We also have private healthcare cover with TASMA. Others include once or twice throughout the academic year, we will meet up as a group and go out for a meal, which is covered by the company, by the daycare. And finally, we have Edenred card. So there is a fixed amount of that per staff member for the year that they can spend then on cultural events throughout Finland. Yeah.
Thank you, Brian. Idaira Marrero is working as a teacher at Albatros Daycare. Let's watch her interview.
No, I can't. No way to stop them. Because today is my birthday.
In general, play. Play with the children, have fun, but then also in the daycare's life task, we also need to take care of the breakfast, and we serve and make breakfast for the children, and then we take care of the lunch and the snack. Many times the snack is made together with the children, so that's fun as well. They love it.
What gives you good, positive vibes? What makes it fun to come work every day?
The freedom to to provide the children with what they ask for, and being able to be flexible and not have a very strict, like now we do this, now we do this curriculum, but we can be flexible with the children and we can adapt to them, and we can experiment and create new activities and games with them. That freedom for me is like very essential in this kind of job. Sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming. Some children can be very challenging, and they not always have the best of the days. Some days are also difficult for them, for themselves, but because there are always someone else there, and in my group, for example, we are 3 teachers, because we have the other teachers there as a support. It kind of take off that load, and if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed or like you're about to give up, you know that you can walk away and another teacher will be there still to help the child. Most important is a patient person. To be patient, because you need a lot of patience with children sometimes, and also be very flexible with days. Like sometimes we have planned something, but something happens and you need to change it all. So you have to be flexible in those situations, and active. You need to be very active all the time to do things, and reactive to what's going on around, and be able to read the room and the situation, and then okay, now I am needed there. I see that those children are about to get into conflict, so I am needed there, and be able to read what is happening and act basically, and then like children and enjoy playing and have fun is really the most important things are patience and flexibility, I think.
Next, we'll go through some chat questions you sent us. Anne has asked here, is this a full-time work, Brian?
Yes, the position ideally is somebody who would be working full-time. Correct.
Paula Ribeiro asks here that let's say that the person has 7+ years of experience and their language skills are native-like, but they haven't got a degree. Would they still be able to apply?
Yes, outside of having the actual qualifications, if you have experience, it's really good. You can apply. Of course, we are always primarily looking for the qualified teachers, but if we are not able to find qualified teachers for one reason or another, then the next step is the experience. Yes, so please send your CV.
Thank you for your questions. You can send some more, and Brian will stay 10 minutes after the broadcast answering them. Brian, why should one apply to work to Albatross Daycare?
So I feel that we have the knowledge in the daycare, we have the reputation, very good reputation inside Espoo. We have the history. We were established in 1998, so moving towards 25 years of education. We are very proud of what we do in the daycare, and we stand behind it. So if you feel that you are proud of your work and you would like to work with like-minded people in an international environment, then please send on your CV. We are always looking and always interested to hear good teachers.
So, Albatross Daycare is looking for a daycare teacher who can commit a full academic year. A permanent position is available if the qualifications are fulfilled. Please send your application to email admissions@albatrossdaycare.fi by the 5th of May. Thank you, Brian, for the interview.
Thank you.
Our next TE Live broadcast is tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. See you on TE Live channel.
Never left unsigned.